Hello again, GBCYMers. This is your youth pastor Jeremy here with another devotional thought for our high school students. As you guys know, we're going through the book of James. Today we're on chapter 4. If you have missed the last 3 chapters, make sure you hop back, watch those videos. But let's enjoy reading James chapter 4 today.
James 4. What causes quarrels and fights among you? Is it not this, that your passions are at war within you? You desire and do not have, so you murder. You covet and cannot obtain, so you fight and you quarrel. You do not have because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask wrongly to spend it on your passions.
You adulterous people, do you not know that friendship with the world is enmity with God? Therefore, whoever wishes to be a friend of the world makes himself an enemy of God. Or do you suppose it is to no purpose that the scripture says, He yearns jealously over the Spirit that He has made to dwell in us? But He gives more grace. Therefore it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble.
Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Come near to God, and he will come near to you. Wash your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. Grieve, mourn, and wail. Change your laughter to mourning and your joy to gloom. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up.
Brothers, do not slander one another. Anyone who speaks against his brother or judges him speaks against the law and judges it. When you judge the law, you are not keeping it, but sitting in judgment on it. There is only one lawgiver and judge, the one who is able to save and destroy. But you, who are you to judge your neighbor?
Look here, you who say, today or tomorrow we are going to a certain town and will stay there a year. You will do business there and make a profit. How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like a morning fog. It's here a little while, then it's gone.
Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogant schemes. All such boasting is evil. If anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them.
So in James 4, like we just read, it talks a lot about judging others and about how to conduct ourselves. But the verse I want us to really focus in on today is the very last verse, and that's James 4:17. And James 4:17 says, He who knows the good he ought to do and doesn't sins. To put in other words, that if you know something is right, if you know something would be beneficial, if you know something would be helpful, especially to others, and you choose not to do it, it's like you sinned. It is counted as a sin. See, so often we view sins as just doing bad things. When we lie, it's a sin. When we hurt other people, it's a sin. When we disobey our parents, it's a sin. All these things are sins. They're actions that cause us to sin. But we typically don't think of not doing things as sins. That makes it really tough, doesn't it? See, all of us can think of good things that we should be doing. Things that would help other people. Things that would help ourselves. Things that would benefit others. And we choose not to do them. But we don't typically think of those things as sin. And luckily, we do have grace in our life, but that doesn't mean we should keep on sinning, as Paul says. So how can we be mindful of these things? How can we really view these things as sin in our life? And how can we stop sinning? So as always, we do have a few discussion questions that we would love for you to consider. The first is, think of 5 good things that you should be doing. Think of 5 good things that you should be doing that probably you're not doing. It's probably pretty easy to come up with a list like that. But how can we be working on doing those things? Second question I want us to talk about is, how can we push ourselves to do these things? Not just knowing the good that we ought to do, but actually doing those good things. Lastly, I want us to think about how we can encourage one another to do these things. How can we motivate one another? How can we push one another to stop sinning in this way and do the good things that we know we should do. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We hope that you are enjoying these videos. If there's anything you guys need, even if it's just I need to talk to someone, I just need that personal time with someone else, let us know. We are here for you guys. We want to be supportive. We want to be encouraging for you guys. So we really do hope to see you guys all soon. We do miss you all dearly. We hope that you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and know that we are praying for each one of you guys. Have a great one.